First Alert Forecast with meteorologist Patrick Evans.
Did you feel it? There was a little minor earthquake, a 3.1 down around Salton City. So it was on the western side of the Salton Sea. Happened early this morning, 2:05. Might have woke you up, just a little bit of a shake there. Not much. El PASEO looking good and calm and quiet this morning. Foot traffic probably at a minimum today because of the temperatures we're experiencing. Excessive heat warning. We've been talking about this going into effect all week. It does today at noon. So when we see you for our noon broadcast, we'll be under that excessive heat warning. But it's really academic. It is going to be hot. It has been hot. Yesterday we tied records in both Palm Springs and also in Thermal. 116 yesterday in Palm Springs, 117 degrees down at Thermal. We saw some partly cloudy skies. We're continuing to see some clouds through the Los Angeles area and north of our valley. Now, this is a little bit of monsoonal moisture that was coming up and the remnants of Hurricane Elida. So the atmosphere not as dry as we are used to, and that monsoonal flow continues. There's a good batch of monsoonal moisture down to the south. I think today will be relatively dry, not as much cloud cover development, but the dew points are fairly high. And over the next couple of days, throughout the afternoon, during the heat of the day, we're going to see clouds building in along the ridges of our mountains, predominantly what we call orographic cloud cover. Orographic lift, when that moisture moves in, and remember a lot of the valleys around sea level, but once it hits our mountains, it forces that cloud cover to lift into the atmosphere. That creates condensation and it creates instability and it creates the potential for thunderstorms. So through the next couple of days in the afternoons, we're going to watch for that. Humidity dries out early to middle of next week, but for the next couple of days, it's not just hot, it's humid as well. Look at these numbers. We just haven't dropped out of the triple digits in Mecca, in Indio, Thousand Palms, or La Quinta. It's tough out there. 90s just about everywhere else. 85 is the cool spot at Palm Desert. Dew points are up in the 50s already, and the numbers aren't that cool. So these are not exaggerated dew points because of how low the temperature is. We're going to see those dew points hovering near the 50-degree mark throughout today. So we're going to keep an eye on that for the potential of thunderstorms in the mountains, not here on the valley floor. This area of high pressure intensifies as we go into the weekend. So I do think that Saturday and Sunday will be just about equally hot and probably the hottest day of the period. And then the temperatures come back down. But today, 116, maybe 117 for the daytime high, very much like yesterday. Your Comfort Air 7-day forecast includes temperatures at 117 for tomorrow. And then as we progress into the weekend on Sunday, about 118 degrees. Next week, much, much better, down to 115. That'll feel great. No, it won't. That's terribly hot as well. Even though the excessive heat warning expires, the heat doesn't seem to notice that. It just goes on and on and on. Jeff and Angela.
I really have no